Hey, what's up guys, in this video I'm reviewing the Canon EOS R3. This is Canon's flagship mirrorless camera aimed directly at professionals who need speed, durability, and cutting-edge tech. Whether you're chasing wildlife in unpredictable environments or you're just the kind of creator who doesn't accept compromise, the R3 was built to go wherever the action is. This is the camera that put the world on notice that Canon was all in on mirrorless, and today we're going to see why it still holds its ground in 2025. Also, the link to this camera will be included in the video description below. Now, the EOS R3 has that unmistakable flagship presence. It's big, it's bold, and it's built like a tank. The body features an integrated vertical grip, giving it that 1D serious silhouette. But the design isn't just about looks, it's about pure function. You get incredible balance whether you are holding it horizontally or vertically. This makes all the handheld shooting way more comfortable, especially when you are using those big telephoto lenses that the pros love. The body is constructed from magnesium alloy and is fully weather sealed. It can handle rain, snow, dust, and rough handling without breaking a sweat. It's designed for real-world chaos, not studio pampering. Canon also paid close attention to ergonomics and control, dual joysticks, a responsive smart controller, a top LCD panel for instant info, and more customizable buttons than you will know what to do with. You can fully tailor this rig to your workflow. The grip is deep, secure, and made for comfort. Whether you are crouching on a sideline or hanging off a cliff edge, this camera sticks with you. Now, let's talk about sensor and speed. This is where the R3 starts flexing its muscles. It uses a 24.1 megapixel full-frame stacked BSI CMOS sensor. Now, that may not sound like much in a world full of ultra-high resolution cameras, but the magic here is in the speed. The stacked sensor design paired with the Digic X processor delivers a lightning-fast readout. That means rolling shutter is practically gone. You are getting true blackout-free shooting with zero delay. This setup lets you shoot up to 30 frames per second with the electronic shutter, and if you want that satisfying mechanical click, it still gives you 12 FPS with the mechanical shutter, both with full autofocus and exposure tracking. The buffer is massive. You can fire off long bursts of RAW or JPEGs without worrying about slowdowns. It's built to perform under pressure. Now, let's talk about image quality. Despite not being a high megapixel monster, the image quality is outstanding. Canon's 24 megapixel sensor delivers sharp, vibrant, and detail-rich photos that pop straight out of this camera. The color science is classic Canon, natural skin tones, beautiful contrast, and punchy colors that still leave room for grading and editing. Dynamic range is impressive too. You can recover highlights and shadows in post without introducing weird noise or banding. It's especially great for those sunrise and sunset shots with tricky lighting. If there is low light, there is no problem for this camera. The R3 handles high ISO settings like a champ. ISO 12800 is totally usable, and you can push it to 102,400 when you need to. Night shooters and event pros will love it. By the way, prices on this camera update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about autofocus, because autofocus is where this camera really shines. Canon's dual pixel CMOS autofocus 2 is fast, sticky, and really smart. With 1053 selectable points covering nearly 100% of the frame, it's like having a mind reader inside your viewfinder. It tracks faces, eyes, animals, birds, and even vehicles with stunning accuracy. Whether you are photographing a sprinter or a bird mid-flight, the R3 locks on and holds tight. And then there's eye control autofocus. This is next level. You can move the autofocus point just by looking at your subject through the electronic viewfinder. Once calibrated, it's insanely intuitive and almost feels like magic. The system makes you faster, more efficient, and more confident in critical moments. It's one of the most advanced autofocus systems available in the market right now. Now, the viewfinder is another highlight, a 5.75 126 million dot OLED electronic viewfinder with a 120Hz refresh rate. It's bright, crisp, and virtual lag-free. It feels like using an optical viewfinder, but with all the benefits of mirrorless. On the back, you got a 3.2-inch vari-angle touchscreen. It's sharp, responsive, and perfect for video, vlogging, or getting creative with low and high angles. Menus are easy to navigate, and the touchscreen helps you fly through settings, playback, and focus control with ease. Now, talking about video performance, the R3 isn't just for stills, it's a powerhouse for video too. You can shoot 6K RAW at up to 60 FPS internally without needing an external recorder. That's cinema level quality straight to card. You also get 4K at 120 FPS with Canon Log 3 and HDR PQ. The footage is sharp, rich, and highly gradable. You can go from slow motion action to high-end interviews without switching cameras. Canon's video tools are here too: zebra patterns, focus peaking, false color, timecode support, and full audio controls. Overheating is well managed, and dual card recording gives you peace of mind on serious shoots. Now, talking about stabilization, in-body image stabilization is rated up to 8 stops. That's game-changing for handheld shooters. Combine it with a stabilized RF lens, and you have got incredibly smooth footage without the need for a gimbal. For stills, it means shooting in lower light without bumping ISO. For video, it adds a layer of polish and confidence when you are moving around. Now, whether you are walking, panning, or doing quick handheld shots, the IBIS system works like a charm. Now, the EOS R3 runs on the same LPE19 battery as the 1DX Mark III. That's a professional-grade battery built for endurance. You'll get around 800 to 1000 shots per charge depending on how you shoot. It also supports USB-C charging and power delivery, which means you can top it up with a power bank or shoot while plugged in. Perfect for long days on location or time-lapse work. Canon made sure battery life wouldn't hold you back even during demanding projects. The R3 is stacked with pro-level connectivity. Built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Ethernet, and GPS give you total flexibility whether you are shooting tethered, streaming images to a remote client, or tagging your location in camera. You also got dual card slots, one CF Express and one UHS 2SD that gives you versatility for speed, backup, or separating stills and video. It's a solid pro-grade setup. You even get FTP support and remote camera control via Canon's mobile and desktop apps, great for studio work and remote events. So, all in all, is it a good choice? At the end of the day, the Canon EOS R3 is a monster. It's fast, rugged, intelligent, and incredibly capable. It proves that Canon isn't just playing catch-up in the mirrorless game, they are leading in key areas. The autofocus is next level, the shooting speed is elite, the video features are pro-grade, and the handling is everything a working photographer could ask for. So let me know in the comments, guys, are you planning to pick up this camera or are you going to stick with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this camera. See you in the next one.